Hi guys, how are you doing? In today's video, I'm going to talk about Upwork. Most of you have been asking me about Upwork tips. In fact, I did get like an email just now. I'm looking at my laptop here. I did get an email just now from somebody telling me, "Hey Jean, my proposal was denied. What do I do?" But before we even get to the nitty-gritties of proposals and all that, I wanted to give you overall tips on Upwork and some of the things that you need to know before you even get started with Upwork, or if let's say you're in your first year of using Upwork. Another disclaimer is I'm not 100% fan of content mills like Upwork, but I believe they're a good alternative to any freelancer who is starting on the freelance world, especially now that we're in the pandemic, or we are going through this whole time where people have lost jobs and they're looking for freelance working as an avenue for their jobs. I think this could be a good platform for you to get started. The most important tip is mindset. There is so much you can change from just changing your mindset when you get started with Upwork. The first thing you need to remember is that it's not gonna be easy. You really need to go through this whole mindset shift of this is not gonna be easy. I'm not gonna get a job on the first try. Some people do get jobs on the first try, but get of that mindset that, oh, this is supposed to be easy, I'm supposed to get a job. Upwork owes me. Upwork does not owe you anything. In fact, Upwork is just an avenue for you to look for a potential client or for you to post a job there, and it's just the platform that really kind of connects you with that person. So most of the work honestly will have to be by you. And you know also that Upwork has to take their own cut from the money that you're going to be given. So those are just some mindset shifts that you need to prepare yourself. As a freelancer, when you're getting in the freelance world, either as a side job or as your main job, you need to have that mindset of this is actually an actual job. It's just that I am doing it online that makes it not be like a quote-unquote conventional job. Yes, I know in 2021 we have changed that mindset of online jobs, but I've noticed that most people really consider Upwork as, this is just this platform for scammers or whatever. So you really need to change your mindset. Take it as a job. Show up for Upwork the way you would show up for a real job. If it's at 9 in the morning, let's say you get started with your work job, go and sit down and ask yourself, why isn't my profile performing? Why isn't this and this happening? Give it your all, research, and really prepare yourself mentally before you even start beginning to work in Upwork. Let me tell you, another thing is you really have to sit down and create that proposal well. The same way you would create a job, the same way you would create a CV for a job, this is also actually a job. So you really have to switch on your mindset and really move from that kind of attitude of this is just something I need to just do for the time being. No, treat it as a job, and once you do that, you'll start noticing that even your energy levels are going higher. You'll notice that you're spotting more opportunities. Get to learn the platform as well. Don't just post one job and tell me, Jean, Upwork is a scam. I am never gonna sign up for that. The first thing is mindset. Let me tell you, once you change your mindset about Upwork, you'll be able to at least open up yourself to more ideas. You'll be able to learn. The next thing you need to do is be curious. Be curious in the sense that you are willing to look for jobs. Know which is the platform in Upwork, or which is the tab in Upwork that I should look for jobs. What do people do to get accepted? Research and look for winning proposals. So that's also another tip that you need to do, is curiosity. Don't just take one video and use it as gospel truth. Be curious, do your research, look at, okay, if I write my proposal like this, does it get more followers? Or if I write my proposal like this, does it get better feedback? Or if I write my proposal like this, does it get declined? So be curious in that essence. So curiosity plus mindset are one of the top things that I tell people to start with before even you start creating that profile or sending that proposal. The next thing is your profile. There is nothing as important as your profile on Upwork. Most of you don't have photos on your Upwork and you expect that the client will just pick you. Yes, there are times when a client is really desperate or they believe in what you've done, you have such a good profile, but I believe have a profile picture because it shows that you're a real person, you're ready to work. You cannot be complaining that you're not getting jobs and yet you've not put your profile picture on your Upwork. The second thing is put in the details of other things in your profile that need to be there. I'll share a resource below on how to optimize your profile for more jobs. Make sure you're filling every little detail, you're filling your experience, you're filling your title. And for example, for me, I would be a freelance digital marketer or freelance digital marketing strategist if that's the type of jobs I'm looking for, or a travel writer if those are the sorts of jobs that I'm looking for. So make sure you're very intentional in your profile. Take an hour to just make your profile amazing, to think, to research and look at other profiles that have performed in the past. So don't just complete a profile for the sake of completing a profile. I believe that your profile is the first impression that the person gets about you. So if your profile is not nice, I mean, it's the same as a CV. If your CV is not nice, no one is going to hire you. So take time, and that is just self-work. That's just something you have to do as you. Yes, you may hire me to like help you out with your profile, but at the end of the day, I believe there's no one else who knows you more than you know yourself. You can easily create that profile for free. The other tip is be targeted. What do I mean by be targeted? I know I'm a huge believer in, diversify your income, diversify. But when it comes to Upwork, you really have to like niche down a bit. If let's say you're a travel writer, make sure like most of your clients you are approaching are in travel writing. If I have a travel writing profile, I'm not gonna approach a data entry client, surely, because they're going to come and they'll be like, okay, what is happening here? So make sure your profile is updated for the job that you're applying. I know in a day you could apply for different jobs, but I believe in having a targeted approach. Instead of casting your net everywhere, have a targeted approach. Yes, you might move from one sort of writing to the other. For example, you might have a writing general profile and you can approach different types of writing jobs: copywriter, blog writer, article writer. So that's also okay. But if you're really targeted, like copywriting alone or travel writing alone, I feel like that's a better way for you to delve deeper, and the client will be able to see that, oh, this person actually has a great profile. They've worked with this and this brand. They have a nice portfolio of clients they've worked with. So that's also another very important thing, is your profile, and you need to make it very, very targeted as opposed to being wide. I think one of the reasons why, like in my first 6 months of working in Upwork in 2015, I think, I wasn't getting clients because I was trying to scamper and apply for everything. You know, if there was a video editing gig, I wanted it. If there was a travel writing gig, I wanted it. If there was a social media gig, I wanted it. Yes, you can be skilled in about 2 or 3 things, but as I say, all your buckets have to work together. All your niches have to work together in the long run. The next thing most people forget, this is actually a secret, is be client-centric. Please, please, please. Every time that you create a profile or you create a proposal, focus on that specific client and don't always focus on yourself. Yes, I know it's intuitive to not focus on yourself, because we're always being told, you know, showcase yourself, showcase your work. Well, that is important. Please tell the client, what can I do for you? So for example, one thing I love to show the client is like upon, let's say I'm writing an ebook for like 6,000 words. I often tell them that within the 3,000 words, I'll be able to share a draft copy and you can let me know if this is what you're looking for. So such things, such kind of services that you offer the client are amazing as well. And you could be able to show the client that you understand their problems. One very important thing about Upwork is that the client will already mention their problems. So echo it back, show solutions on how you can solve their problem, adjust, and don't be lazy. Don't be lazy in terms of how you pitch to this client. So yeah, guys, those are some of my Upwork tips. I'm going to be doing a subsequent video or subsequent videos on an Upwork series. Make sure you watch those videos. And also this tips that I'm sharing for Upwork are not only for Upwork alone. They can also be for Fiverr. They can also be for other kind of freelance marketing sites, freelance sites for different professionals. So make sure you also check those. Also remember, I do have a consultation on Upwork where I can help you write your proposal. That's actually a new service that I have. It's just a 1-hour thing where I help you write your proposal and we create proposals for the different services you have. So up to like 5 services, we can create a proposal. We can just condense everything that you've done into one lovely proposal. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like these Upwork videos. If you have any questions, leave them down below and they can inform my next Upwork video. Yeah, and until next time, bye.